Hello, hello. um, I wasn't sure what to stream, so I was like, what could I stream that I've already streamed to continue the story? And I was like, I wonder what's going on in Paradise. And the answer is, Moida. Moida happened in Paradise. And we need to find the killer. And we did a lot of investigating last time we played this. But we got very distracted and fell off a cliff on our way to check out a graveyard, which is the first sort of questy thing we got. So I'm thinking we backtrack and try that and see what's up there. We do have an achievement in this game for warboats, so that's cool. But mostly I really like the game and want to play. Hi, Lady Marguerite. Et voila! We are officially live. It posted a notification, so we're just gonna go for it. Right, so remembering AR vision is L. T, torch is RT. Not that I've used the torch that much. Sprint is LB, jump is RB, crouch is B, interact. And then, oh yeah, respawn. We've not used that. So we've got 3 slots. Yeah, we played it on a Sunday and finished like just before 8 PM after like 5 hours of playing. It's very addictive. So let's load up. We left ourselves on the beach. 24th island sequence, breathing life back into paradise. We have 23 blood crystals, so that's the save point. Oh yes, we left ourselves on the beach because what we did was we came up here and went, did we unlock the thing? Have we unlocked the thing where we can use the nightmare computer? And no, we're missing pyramids. Oh, wrong button. We don't have pyramids. We do have a couple of upgrades, Worship and Cosmos, that we got. I don't know where to find other upgrades. We found someone's arm. We did find a dead body as well. We've got a blood sample from Henry Division, who's the main suspect, apparently. Oh yeah, he's the guy that was possessed by demons. It's my space helmet. And a creased employee card. That's going to be useful. The crane, the vampire report, and the glistening stone we used in other quests. And then we have a butt ton of relics. Including like a bunch of drinks. Now, just to refresh, the council was killed. Okay, backtrack a little bit. So basically, the council kidnapped people and put them on an island to try and like bring back the gods. And each time the island fails, they sacrifice everybody and move on to the next island. This time they got killed. The next island's been created, and I think the people were sacrificed, but the council were also killed. The main suspect is the guy that was the reason that the island failed, and that was because he summoned some demons. But there seems to be a really big conspiracy going on. Aside from the fact that there's like 4 seals sealing the penthouse. Hi, Nikki. There's 4 seals sealing the penthouse. 2 of which we have no idea. The first one was 2 guards. The second one was apparently space, which we haven't found. We need to find some clues to figure out how to get through that. The power station worker may have found a Starlight upgrade, and we have a card for the power. So we do need to go to the power station at some point, but I want to go to the cemetery first because we got random person one last kiss at the very, very beginning. And she said to go to the graveyard. So yeah. So then, but our friend Lydia is also very thing going on. Like the marshal is suspicious, the doctor is suspicious. There's some sort of evidence at the farm. Yuri is very suspicious. Someone killed the marshals, but they may not have been the marshals. And yeah, there's demon dead zone stuff. Plus, I've got to question Lydia, but I don't know where the frick she is. The world. Yeah, this game is really quite mind-blowing, awesome, elaborate murder mystery. I love it. And yeah, we need to talk. So we need to talk to the Grand Marshal and the prisoner and the driver. Yeah, we found a dead person randomly. He's been missing. And we have like suspect things with like motivy things. And we have crimes. So far the only crime to end all crimes is the alleged murder weapon. And we've got a gaudy blue ring. Witnesses acting suspicious. We've got lots of information about the seal people, including one. They were killed with a blade, but what? So the problem I'm having currently is I'm not quite sure how to find Grand Marshal and Lydia. Oh, maybe the citizens are still alive? I don't know. We haven't seen any citizens, so I'm going to go with that they're probably being killed. So there's one person that was murdered 10 years ago, one person that's missing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that got moved. They already went to the next island, so they're not suspicious apparently. And then all these people are deaded. We have a timeline. Oh yeah, and we got seduced by a god and then banished, but then they brought us back because we're an awesome detective. Yeah, so we want to go to the graveyard. And possibly the fields at some point. And also the dead zone at some point. We're on the beach, so we could technically get to the dead zone. The yacht. Oh yeah, there was a boat. Because there's a pyramid, and then there's the factory, which we should get to maybe from the fields. And then there's also the cell, and that. We do have an AR thing. See? I like that one. And then we have a lot of music. Well, we have 13 of the 19 tracks. So, yeah. So we can't do that. So, from here... We can't die, just to be clear. So if the music's too loud, let me know. Right, there's a up. It's a slope, which we didn't. We went all along the thing the last time. Can we go up here? Yes, we can. So there are crystals we can collect, and there are artifacts we can collect. Is that where the body was? No, it's just a random divot. Well, there is at least worth it to get a crystal. And oh look, the demon. This is like me trying to do the Mako up a straight thing. This is Shinji. What's going to happen when you find to anyone you find guilty in the trials?
I have a bad feeling about this.
The penalty will be death. The Syndicate takes a grave view on the mass murder of the Council. You know what I think? People masquerade execution as justice. The death penalty is bloodlust. Simple. Class oppression. What?
Don't test me.
The people who are generally sentenced to death are of a lower societal class. It helps the elite keep them in their place. Keeps the fear pumping through them. Do you think the death penalty is right? You can't rehabilitate the dead. The Idle Lands helped rehabilitate you.
Don't test me.
I'm here working for the Syndicate, aren't I? Not sure doing anything to get out of exile is the same as a rehabilitation. So yeah, I've no idea what he is or why. Ooh, tire tracks. This cliff overlooks the obelisk and the nightmare computer. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car. Okay. There's a boat shut down as well. Yeah, so we couldn't ask Yuri about the boat. It's really annoying. Why are the tire tracks on the cliff top? I don't know.
Sure.
It's a sketch of something in the dirt. Ooh. Someone sketched something in the dirt on the cliff and scrubbed it out. It's been scrubbed out in a hurry. Did Lydia do this? What was the sketch of? I don't know. I mean, it's literally like overlooking it. But KX is gone, so... Anyway, it was useful coming up here. Put it that way. I was wondering if there are any collectibles and stuff, but wow, that is... What is that? I am here. It could be the opulent ziggurat. The map is not wholly great. Or possibly the dead zone. I was going for the dead zone, but it looks more like a ziggurat to me. I'll come back. The aim is firstly to go back to where I was trying to go at the very beginning of the game last time. And that is the graveyard. No, this is the ziggurat. Okay.
crystal obtained.
Got a blood crystal. So somewhere down one of there on the beach is the body. Which we already found. Crystal skulls are kind of creepy. There's something down there on a rock, I can see it. Okay, I was thinking maybe there was something. But it doesn't look like there is. I may have been on the ziggurat before. Yes, because it looks like a picture of a set tape. I wonder if I can get to the graveyard by going there. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's somehow Thursday. Island 13 memento. The shame of Lady Loved Eyes. She's deceived by damned harmony. He tries to let the god hunters on the island to kill us. Praise be to the Paradise Trigger for saving us. Okay, what's the Paradise Trigger? Yeah. So there's so much to explore and find, which is why there's no way I'm like going to the judge and going, I know who did it, because I don't know who did it. Yeah. But there is an achievement for like completing it in like 60 seconds or something. Which once I've gone through and, you know, solved everything, I will then go and try and just solve it real quick. Okie doll! Oh, is this where everyone was sacrificed? No. Yes, we shall do E2. Statue land. We definitely are getting distracted on the way to the graveyard, but as we don't... Ugh, this is definitely where the sacrifice happened. As we don't know where the graveyard is, that's kind of okay. So much blood. This is disgusting. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of okay that the council got killed because they did so many bad things. Spectral carving, detailing the history of the god Beautiful Spectre, master of the astral hunt, the unending skeleton, scourge of the Caliber solar system. They've been kidnapping like thousands and thousands of people from wherever, Earth, I'm assuming, or whatever planet, you know. And then when things don't go their way, they just kill them all. So the fact that they're dead does not really bother me, but I kind of want to solve the mystery anyway. Carving back the god Moonlight Petal. Export terraformer and architect built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star, killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. I mean, I'm going to assume Earth. whether, you know, in current or some sort of medieval or alternate timeline. But yeah, the rivers of blood are so very wrong. It's like, people were killed here. This is not okay.
Relic obtained.
Multi-worship stump. Yeah, this is blood. Yeah. So the fact that they've slaughtered so many people in the name of their gods is abhorrent. It's enough for not a random crafts scattered around the island, isn't there? They're vignettes of lives once lived. It's a poetic way of saying trash. Just scooping it all up, aren't you? Yes.
The investigator is here.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. I mean, yeah, it's collectibles. Of course I'm going to pick them up because I like collectibles. They make me happy. Hello. Trolls seem to move the walkways across the pools. I wonder if I can find the right combination to let me cross. Don't know. Yes, what's everyone else playing? More across now. Oh, and I got a blue. Hall of the Dead. Access to hall with full with black marble. It was my warboats achievement. It was convenient. Right, how do I get... Ah, it was down there. Okay. I haven't accessed it yet, but... You know. Can access it. What is it interesting today? Anyone else playing something filled with rivers of blood? You know, random sacrifice? No? No, just me? Cool. Aquarius. Hello, blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Right, so... This is the black marble. These are the gods. Or depictions thereof. Like a giant, half a crocodile. Syndicate Graveyard! Excellent. That's where I wanted to go. You know, ass backwards way of getting there.
still detained.
You tell him. Nightmare computer. Ooh, this one I can unlock. Excellent.
Nightmare computer.
I actually found one that needs... Reboots as yet?
Nightmare computer unlocked. Key
Blood
item
vial.
obtained.
Grace blood vials. Okay. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is One Last Kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial? Is she the one that Martin Watson killed? Yeah. There we go. Henry Watson, not Martin. Henry Martin. It might be Henry Martin. Oof. So I put the fan on and I'm cold. No pleasing my temperature here. This is the grave of Grace Bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that this is her blood file. Haunted complex, crescent drifting sand satellite. That's her unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Why does One Last Kiss wants me to find this?
Those
don't
are
know, she's not-
facts, but are they the truth?
Do you understand, investigator? Starlight confirms this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sand satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct?
Got it.
You could only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested. Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Dreadful.
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation, a purpose, an unending rage?
That's strange.
Your murder was set up, or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? I can say, the truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? Official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I'd been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Wait, I'm not done with you.
Mystery awaits.
Investigator, aren't you happy about last night? Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Demonic Tate is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserve nothing less.
Sure.
Sounds like you have motive.
Laughable.
The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by death.
Are you happy with your truths?
I am a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what that benefit would be, investigator? The council deserve to die, sliced to ribbons. Ooh. Tell me about this corruption. The syndicate is full of plotters and conspirators. So many of them have their little games. Last night, someone played the winning hand. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You're the only person on this island who knows I exist.
I don't like this.
Did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have vested interest in your system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next Oh, sorry. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions. And when will it be?
One last kiss.
Innocent or guilty? Is anyone truly innocent? Can any crime be justified? New suspect. An unknown player in this madness. Who is she and what does she want? Okay. She's disappeared. She's a spirit living in the world, driven by rage and
Got
revenge.
it.
Perfect. There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot, that gives her a real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the syndicate's exorcist.
I have a bad feeling about this.
During the exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. Akiko is not doing very well as the Grand Marshal, so no one is very secure with her around. Them around. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's
Got
body.
it.
Before his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division. Okay.
I have a bad feeling about
He
this.
strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils.
The investigator is here.
Doom Jazz investigated the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty for the trial. One Last Kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help since he had determined the victims. Okay. A burb. It's a burbs. Burbs of the dead. Ooh, there's another computer. Oh, we need pyramids. Damn it. We need to go to
Blood
the...
crystal obtained.
We need to go to the power plant place, don't we? Oh, hello, you're up there as well. It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. Trying though, I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. Okay, cool. Dude, you're weird. Oops, didn't mean to go there. Okay, let's go up the other way. Aha! Maybe this was one of those ones where it was like, it looks from the other side! Probably.
Fast travel unlocked.
Okay, there we go.
Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Hello.
One last kiss.
Excellent. Ah, okay, right. Was this Henry? Do you think this was all Henry?
Do you understand, investigator?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there, I saw them. A devilish plan.
Sure.
That would be far too easy. Who do you think has motive? Very direct,
I
investigator.
don't like this.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
What if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do. Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
Don't test me.
Akiko?
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
Time to start asking questions, investigator. I mean, also, if there are no more islands to build, the architect that's now in charge, you know, would benefit. Ow. My thumb hurts. Okay. What do you know about Akiko?
What mysteries are around us?
When you have an army, or you see her net, she's been trying to roll more power into her marshals.
What the hell?
Power? Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troop. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Exorcisms shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing? Create a soldier's paradise? She also wanted them to be immortal
Mystery
so that they'd
awaits.
stop being killed. Because I think she's been hiding her soldiers in the barracks, so we need to be able to get into the barracks at some point as well. Don't you think that's enough of a motive? Witnesses' motive. Tell me my witness might.
Laughable.
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking that shouldn't be thought about.
That's weird.
What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me, had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
Sure.
What did he want to know from you?
The truth is
Are
all
there signs
around
to
you,
look for?
investigator.
Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and to make sure the death and the birth happen properly. The innocuous questions came first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? Dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I am not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there is dark intent.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
What did you tell him? How demons enter the islands, how possession works, standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcist guard.
Prine is repulsive.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it, though. Witness to the end. Very incriminating. Yuri. Did you see Yuri last
Who
night?
would benefit from a crime like these?
I was in the gardens, investigator, but what if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia. I'm trying! I'll figure it out in a minute. Ooh, okay. What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What is the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Ah,
Who? That's too easy.
I don't like this.
I'm a busy woman. You are, but the past is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon debuff. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying creatures of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we cannot be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating lock on another planet? The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shapes of space. They can see the essence of everything, and how it is linked on planes we cannot comprehend.
The investigator is here.
What's the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
What are the chances of the council being melted and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then. You need to decide what the truth is. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from our dear Grandmaster. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with the architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism.
That's weird.
Is that normal? No, but I understood her interests. Sir Carmelina was there. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside of the apartment. Henry was secured, and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Planes of existence felt around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction.
Laughable.
Then the life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was, or from which direction they came. I died. Murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted towards the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back to the island. Now, here I am.
Sure.
These islands are
Are you happy with your truths?
more than you know. Okay. So it could have been Akiko or Carmelina. Yeah, we need to go to like the power plant. Possibly like the deadline-y thingies. We also need to find Lydia. But we've got a whole bunch of questions to ask first. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. He's dead. We found his body. Did you see the architect last night?
Are you paying attention, investigator?
Have you asked witness? Convenient, she was there, no? Did you see Crimson last night? You should speak to our investigator. She doesn't have an alibi. Anyone can corroborate. Hey Dan, thanks for the host. How you doing? How's Milo? Did you survive the heat? Okay. Did you see the doctor last night? Nous sommes bof. Pas bien. Un peu trop. Un peu chaud, even. Un peu trop chaud. Et toi? Ça va bien? I'm fine. Ish. Hot. Ish. But okay. We're murder mysterying. So, I'm highlighted on white. It's weird. Did you see the doctor last
Who
night?
would benefit from a crime like this?
Is Clinique all the secrets? The vampires? Did you see Witness to the end last
Aren't
night?
you paying attention, investigator?
Yes. Witness and Carmelina spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything. What do you know about the escape last night?
Those are facts.
Everyone
But
is
are they
lying.
the truth?
What about the distance and time? Have you checked that? Did Henry go through Syndicate HQ? He'd have been logged in. If he did, he did not. We checked that. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building?
What mysteries are around us?
The council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Frozen yogurt and cold baths. Yay! You should get a paddling pool for Milo for this sort of thing. And take pictures, because that sounds cute. But yes, I'm glad you made it through. I made it through too. It was not pleasant. Tuesday was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But I made it. I made it out. Made it through the wilderness. Made it through it all. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Secrets in the sea? Reach the sky, okay. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Do you understand, investigator?
Was his possession when the wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? 38 here. Yeah, it was 38, 39 outside, 31 inside. Here, like 36 in my winter garden. It was ridiculously warm. I've had all the doors and windows open since then, and it's nice and it's cooling down now, but it still hasn't rained, and I'm annoyed because I want it to rain because the grass is very dry and I don't want a fire anywhere near here. But yeah, I got it down to a cool 26.5 inside now, which is much better than 31, I have to say. And I swear it doesn't always tell the truth, that thermostat as well. It felt a lot hotter. What if someone accessed the grimoires in the library? Yes, I know. I think it was Yuri again. Someone went to the grimoires. We've been there. Okay, let's hang out. I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
Sure.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You were our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god speaks to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? Pragmatic. I was the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power. Oh, bless him.
Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator.
Damn, niece, you're an opportunity with you. The key is that would unlock the syndicate. We wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The immortal syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. It might have been resurrected. Oh god. He'd have been the only god in town. The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing.
Mystery awaits.
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator. Aww. Okay, demonology. Alright, let's have a look. Montserrat's plan. What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons?
Investigator.
Yeah, I think someone recorded a record high in like Heathrow or something of like 39.5 or something. It didn't reach the 40 which was promised, which was probably good. But also I've not had my 2 days of rain. It may rain tomorrow afternoon, may. But that's not good enough. I want rain, damn it. It needs to rain. I like the rain. Millennia ago, he would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. It changed. He wanted control. All was due. The syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons. A continual sun in our sights. Gamelina's plan to block out demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. It could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
What the hell?
That isn't the Montserrat I remember. That's okay. Can you send it our way after it's done, please? Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. It followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new end is born. You will have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. How is Gamelina demon-proof the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along the pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses, after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
The investigator is here.
And the island becomes corrupted.
Dreadful.
The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Machia Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
Nanny, the hell?
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's a dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of the citizens. Perfect 25 will be an hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection. But yeah, the immortal beings have basically decided the citizens are fodder. So, what do they care?
Got it.
Marshals will be busy.
What mysteries are
And so are you
around
if you
us?
get to reform the Paradise Cycle unit.
Got it.
That's not my priority. It will be. How is a god's deception different to the legal communication that allows demons onto the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast, infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the big demonic currents. Excuse me?
Do you understand, investigator?
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
What mysteries are around us?
The syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the gods. I hope that answers your question.
I'm glad to be back.
It did, thank you. Okay. Cute. May you always live in the shadow. And may you reach the moon. Okay. Cool. Okay. Ooh, hello. Can I get to that? Probably should save after I've done all that talky.
Game saved.
Ha. Huh.
Oh, great.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
Oh my god, it's like trying to get up the Mako. Hopefully everyone's had a good week. So, reminder that there are no streams this weekend. The Mako. I loved the freaking Mako. You could, if you were persistent enough, you could drive off a practically vertical slope. Vertical, that's the right direction, yes. Ooh, his workshop. Okay.
Fast travel unlocked.
I thought his house was a thing. Is that an enemy too? Yes, but not quite the same.
Starlight skins obtained.
It's not quite the same with the relentless, just, you know, drive, drive, drive. Ah, so this is... workshop, which is different from the house on the beach. Just didn't figure out how to get into the dead zone. But from the workshop, maybe I can get to the fields and then the folding drive. Which I'm assuming is that. Ah, which is related to that big factory thing.
Don't test me.
Drag
Got
marks
it.
leading off the edge of the cliff. They lead away from the workshop.
Don't test me.
Suspicious. But we know he's down here somewhere. Probably could fall off that at some point. I was trying to figure out if I could get back up to the graveyard, but obsession with crimson. There's posters everywhere.
Don't
Exciting.
test me.
Unsent letter to Crimson.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
KHX is accusing her of using him to get the secret of the second Holy Seal. Was Crimson in a relationship with KHX? He says the key is missing and says he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Why does Crimson want the key to the second Holy Seal? Also, what is it? Also, just because there's a letter, does Crimson know anything? We know where he is. We found him. We have to find him again. It's a brokenness necklace with an order form. It's for a key code. She asked KHX to fix her necklace.
Oh,
But this puts her at the scene of the crime.
sure.
KHX's diary, there's a lot of notes here. A lot of scrawl and technical drawings. They're interspersed with ramblings about ascending to heaven. He seemed to think he was chosen by the gods. He talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven. God, it sounds
That's
obsessed.
strange.
What's going on between them? I feel like he was probably stalking her.
Blood crystal obtained.
So let's fall off the cliff for the drag marks. Even when we know we found his body, let's just connect the two. Or just get to the agri fields.
Scene investigation.
Well, if he fell off a cliff,
I have a bad feeling about this.
I assume he was dragged here and jumped off the edge of the cliff. This is a secluded spot. This is where Yuri shut down the boat
What
trips.
the hell?
Did he need to hide the body? Right, now can we maybe ask Yuri about the damn boat trips? But anyway, let's take the opportunity to see if we can get to the agri fields and then this power thingy. Oh, some music. Go go style! Supervisor.
Blood crystal obtained.
For workers' reward. 2 minutes of time in the foot bath.
Blood crystal obtained.
Need a handle, okay. This is going to take me to the, I don't want to go there yet. Ooh, recording.
Obtained.
They're watching me. They know I can see the lines. Can never see them clearly, but they're there, the watchers. I asked Joseph if he could see the lines. He couldn't either. People in the apartment are looking at me weird. Someone has been gossiping. Something down there, I can't reach it though, okay?
Fast travel unlocked. Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Gracious jellyfish.
Blood crystal obtained.
It's our lychee. Daisy would like that. She likes lychee. Looks like a hand. Protest letter. Okay. And there's other like spirits and things you can do like subquests. So it's gonna take a while before I am even mildly ready to accuse anyone.
Key
Valve
items
handle.
obtained.
Excellent. Yeah. Oops.
Respawning.
Well, that helps though.
Key item obtained. Relic
Ooh,
obtained.
badge. You notice the
I don't like
turrets?
this.
What about them? They break. You see them flicker every so
Got
often.
it.
This reality is dying. The wheels are starting to come off. What else is going to break? Everything and nothing, probably. Something to look forward to.
Blood crystal obtained.
Ha! Platforming
Blood
obtained.
crystal obtained. Key item obtained.
That's the third valve handle.
Blood crystal obtained.
Yeah, if we use the valve to increase the... Oh, hello. There's a thing on top of that. That's cool. I wonder how I get that.
Blood crystal obtained.
What kind of
The
message in the
investigator is here.
seem to be lyrics. Message in a bottle. You have nearly a full playthrough of Mass Effect 2 to do for Warboats. That's possibly doable. If you play solidly, the theme of the song appears to be doing anything you can to leave your home and get away. Breaking the cycle, finding something new, going on a shopping spree, never coming back. Signed by the Daybreaks. Lydia and Sammy sound like they're unhappy here. Maybe they were looking for a way out of the Syndicate. Define them. Deep factory entrance. Cool. Oh, it is a good game.
Ha, ha, ha. Ha.
I always have a soft spot for Mass Effect 1, I have to say.
Alloy
Oh,
skins obtained.
I got a skin. That was not really worth it, but hey. Should have flushed the drains. I wonder if anything's floated up. Ooh, bleep bloop. Return water to paradise. Is there a secret here too? It's a tablet being
Ooh,
shoved down
the
a drain.
investigator is here.
It boots it list. Jesse! That was mock outrage. I saw the just kidding. Also, hi Jesse!
That's strange.
Did your race get cancelled? Did I hear that? Like your first race forfeit, the second race cancelled. You're gonna sail through this. Quit the tourney. That was it. I did hear, and I'm like, I remember registering this. I was half asleep watching streams after my stream. So, because I was like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Weren't you having a race at 9? Oh, wait, no, there was something about that. The login sequence authenticates the user as Lydia. Did she dump this down here? Oh my god, stop. Everyone is suspicious. Maybe they all did it. Detected corruption of Lydia Daybreak tablets. Checking for restore points. Restore point found. Safe backup found. Restoring messages. Lost message. Sender witness to the end. Recipient Lindia Daybreak. Attachment recovered. Downloading.
Oh,
Starlight has pulled a message from the backup. A message from witness to Lydia. The message is blank, but there's an attachment.
that's strange.
It's a data key that allows access to a specific nightmare computer. One on the beach, apparently. The code looks like it's designed for remote access rather than a physical handshake. Why was witness sending Lydia this? Don't know. Got lots of unsorted evidence. That explains why there's bridges everywhere. I flooded it. Congratulations on the soul thing, I think. I won't be able to watch this weekend, but I'll be there in spirit. Because my mum's over, I believe I said. So no streams this weekend, but it also means I can't watch any streams. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How's it going? Well, I got my Warboats achievement. I haven't looked to see whether it actually hit or not. But mostly I found the very first quest that I was given after meeting with the judge. Finally completed that. So that was cool. And now we're just exploring a farm, and then we're going to go over to the power thing. I was just checking for collectibles. But I love this game. I'm very much loving this game. So. But we mostly seem to be finding evidence to connect our friend to the Moiders, which I don't like. You're cleaning a monster truck. You're addicted to that game, aren't you? I was going to potentially stream that today, but then I realised I haven't got it set up. So I have to wait till I'm set up, because I need to set up the 2 requested games as stream games. Just haven't got around to doing that yet. Yeah, so we're going to go visit a reality folding drive after we've explored a little area. It was a hit! Ow! Fuck yeah!
Nightmare computer.
Epic! Great, so I have a hit. Yeah, I think someone else was saying that it made them feel very anxious, which I can understand, to be honest. So we'll see. Goat with ears? And a curvy horn? Too curvy. Little horn. No, that's too little. Oh, it's got to be that one, hasn't it? Where's its face?
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, motion sickness. Okay, so what did we just open? I don't know. I was just like, oh, look. We opened a tunnel. Okay. I wonder if these are like the devs or Kickstarter backers or something. Crimson Acid thanks you for your work. I wonder if I found like the credits. Makes a good killer. You mean someone that's good at killing or someone that doesn't get caught? The first one.
Sure.
Coldness. Passion leads to mistakes. If someone survives being killed, you've messed up.
Got it.
If you can kill like it's the most routine thing in the world, you make a good killer. What about not getting caught?
Sure.
You either need to disappear or make it seem too ridiculous that you could have been involved. You think there's someone like that on the
Oh,
island?
I'm glad to be back.
If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Good point. I can't interact with any. Oh, hello. Blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Second heaven. Despairing diary. A diary from a worker in the power station. They're complaining about abnormal time distortions from being near the reality folding drive. Lost time, days that go on for months, and unexpected age regression are all common side effects. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it, I have to say. Perfect 25 is coming. Just looks like I'm peeing blood on it. Cosmic Deceit. The many-armed iguana, buried under the shifting sands of the bizarre purple desert hidden in Egypt. A nasty and selfish god, he died after his plan to seduce Romeo's silence was foiled by the Syndicate. Island Secrets 12. Centuries of visions, every clock remained at 0. We all saw a great stone citadel done on a random planet. So yeah, I love the little modems.
Nightmare computer.
Yeah, I'm a bit ambivalent about Fall Guys. I sort of wanted to play it, but then I realised I'm probably going to be like really shite at it. So maybe I want to play it on like my second account, my backup account. Or something, so I can play it, but I don't have to worry. Sorry, I had a pop-up thing. Okay, so this is going to put me... Yes. I expected to be here, actually. Because I was going to go down there before, but then I couldn't. Because I've been here before. I came here after I fell off the cliff. I know, but sometimes it just makes me anxious if I know I'm not going to be able to complete a game and it stops me having fun. If I really enjoy it on my alt account, then I might play it on my main. But it's more about overcoming the weird blocks that I have than, you know, knowing that I'm never going to complete it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I really am. So, oh, why is there always something? Oh, it's okay. Why can't A be jump?
Blood crystal obtained.
So this should go to the deep thingy. Deep factory entrance, which we didn't actually get into. I'll go back in a minute. Because we've sort of done here. I just want to figure out how to get on the roof. Nope. Ah, it'll be down there then, won't it? No? That's a safe point. This was the thing we did at the very beginning, so... Yeah. Half the time it's just trying to figure out how to get on top of the thing. Ooh, I wonder if... No. I don't know how to get up there. So we're just gonna go back because we want to go to the power planty thing.
Fast travel unlocked. Game
Time
saved.
flies while playing this game. It tells me it's a good game.
Starlight skins obtained.
You know, sign of a good game is you literally forget time. Hello, ghosts. The dreams, filled with endless images. Working at the power plant. A cursed life. The assignment we all fear. Worse than the deep factory. Your thoughts disappear. Replaced by lives you haven't lived. Lives you won't lead. Interesting. A little too late, right? Oh my god. I really wish... never mind. Lives you might lead. Time disappears. The same day recycled, the same day disappears. My mind broke. A million shards. I can't ascend to heaven without knowing who I am. I just remember my fish tank. Outside my apartment, near a convenience store. I loved those fish. Who am I? Ezra Albertine. I found your employee card next to your fish tank. Your fish are doing fine, by the way. Ezra Albertine. I wonder if I liked who
The
I am.
investigator is here.
People often wonder that at the end. The only people that don't are psychopaths. Thank you. I found something. It's in my locker. My locker code is 0120. Now I can ascend. Just in case it doesn't record it. Oh, it's okay. It's in a note.
Key item obtained.
Locker code obtained. And a blue. Helper of power station ghosts. Help someone that really loved their fish. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things though. It's like, if they were willing to get rid of the shit person, why did they not get rid of it when you complained about them in the first place? Why wait until like after you've left? You have all the power in that
Crystal
situation,
obtained.
and you can leverage that to get a good deal. But also, you've got to question whether you want to work for a company like that. I guess, but you know. Dead Nebula, a delicious new premium beer from Crimson Acid and Dead Nebula. Which means there'll be a thing to buy some beer soon. Beer? Yes, it said beer. This isn't ominous at all.
Blood crystal
It's like
obtained.
it pays for itself. I don't know that there's any job I'd go back to with that I'd quit. Provocative flower. But then, you know, that's me. Your mileage may vary.
Fast travel unlocked. Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
So... there's all sorts of thingies. There's a hand. There's the dead body. There's some other dead bodies. The hand is creeping me out, kind of. But yeah. I think I have to go up these steps. I was thinking that that was a thing, but yeah. Ooh, it's another one of beer. Way of the Blood Bar, 25th Island sequence. Our currency doesn't work. It works as much as anything else does. Is there a limit if it's just blood? If people don't have limits, they start going crazy. The island gets out of balance. I want to see that. No, you don't. So that's either Future Vision or Mikami's Masterpiece 4 type of whiskey. Island Sequence 11. The God Hunters have yet to make their move. We continue to resurrect our gods timidly. This is wholly unbefitting. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, there's more lockers.
Got it.
This was Ursa's locker. They said they found something and put it in here. This looks like a starlight upgrade. Yes! Pyramids!
That's
Excellent.
strange.
Yes, exactly. What kind of life was a power plant worker living where they would find this?
Key item obtained.
Excellent. We can now do the beach house. Computer. Install visions of pyramids.
Install complete.
Ah! Hello, hello! How are you? How was the Solar Ring? I've not heard of that game. Tell me more. Also, hi Raiders. Hi, I'm Joe. I'm playing Paradise Killer. I am trying to find a killer. Funk. I am getting very distracted with collectibles and stuff. But it is wholly interesting. It's a really great game. And it's on Game Pass. So, if you find it interesting, voila. Hi, Havor. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm seeing if there's any collectibles down here before I climb back up. Doing better. It was ruddy yacht for the first part of this week. So, you know, not great then, but it's cooled down now. And my mum's coming to visit tomorrow, so, you know, all good. So I'm just getting in some murder mystery finding. I am going to circumvent the entire island, aren't I? I'm semi-solid, yes. I am sort of pudding consistency. Yeah, ruddy hot. Well, that's I'm English, you know. That's what we say. Ruddy hot. Ooh, there's something up there. So yes, I was sort of about a melting ice lolly on Monday. Comfortable-ish, but you know, it was still hot. And then Tuesday I was a puddle. Wednesday, yesterday, I was more the consistency of jelly. Sort of semi-solid. And now I'm more like pudding. hello. Vending machine. C1. Invalid choice. No, that's C4. Just can't read. I was distracted by the wibble.
I
No drink
don't
came out.
like this.
Something is wrong with this machine. The cosmos is infinite and empty, thus says Deda Nebula. What? Squishy but solid. I mean, yeah. Squishy but solid, basically. Yeah. On abandoned moons above terrifying planets, our minds wander, thus says Deda Nebula. Connection to the net is all that anyone seeks. Protection from the dreadful loneliness of infinitely antique space. Thus, says Deda Nebula. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. Why would you turn away a soul desperate to escape the grim isolation of astral bodies? Thus says Deda Nebula. Deda Nebula? Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AI shard, Deda Nebula. Explanation: 16 years ago, Deep Factory AI Dead Nebula suffered minor corruption on server 7G-I-90. Corruption was contained, but the local instance of Dead Nebula split into shards that developed their own personas. Each persona was isolated in a vending machine and locked down.
That's weird.
It was locked down. How was I able to use it? The system shut down associated with the end of Paradise Island 24 deactivated isolation controls. It's the voice of the evil bear. No, the evil bear voice is somewhat between... That is weirdly disconcerting. The demon. But yeah, this game is quite new. I mean, it just came out like this year on Game Pass, and I have it on Steam as well because that's what Ulkesh originally requested, was my Steam. But then it came out on Game Pass, and I'm like, can I just play it on Game Pass? So it's been out a few years, I think, or a year. But yeah, it's new on Xbox. Ow. There's so many good games coming to Game Pass. I mean, so many games. I mean, there's always good games on Game Pass, but there's so many good games that I like as well coming to Game Pass, especially with like Nonary and AI. So many games just coming to Xbox. It makes me so happy. And then there's the perennial problem of there are too many games. But it's fine. It's fine. Please open the door to my home. Clawed beings born from the dead stars haunt me. Thus says Deda Nebula. Why is it bad, Ulkesh? Good, Ulkesh. Good game.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not going to happen. The universe is built on trades. Alien dead to satisfy the whims of ancient goats. Thus says Deda Nebula.
Got it.
What is it? I have a bargain written on an Onyxian tablet, audio derived from a dying imperial civilization. Thus says Deda Nebula. Starlight? Reverse intrusion, success, copying. Oh, requesting Steam games. It's fine. I was streaming a Steam game at the time when he requested it, so it's all good. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It makes me feel anxious because it's just harder to set up, and there's more things that can go wrong. So I just prefer games just to come to Xbox, and then I can just play them on my Xbox. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations. The change of economy is trickery. The clawed beasts approach. Thus says Deda Nebula. Goodbye. We got
Obtained.
Deda Nebula. Unknown product. Fleeting thoughts. Lost treasures. The remnants of lives lived. The vignettes of a window in time. We got Misunderstood. Rumors, unrequited love, jealousy, revenge, envy, secrets, regret, anger, emptiness, sorrow, and a single tear and a stars. Sorry. Okay, no, we already got the thing from that. Oh, unless it'll give us... Would it give us... No. Okay, well, I'm glad I went around that entire island thing. That was worth it. I was expecting a collectible. We seem to be having day-night cycles here. Oh. Oops.
Respawning.
Oh, hello. Island sequence 10. Humanity's god hunters learn of our secret islands. We hid from them for so long, but now they know. Time of fear. Were we even saved at this point? No.
Fast travel unlocked.
Excuse me.
Game saved.
You have limited data. I thought you upgraded your connection.
Starlight skins obtained.
Believe me, how did I? To know what I think about crime.
Hit me.
It's in the smiles, loved eyes. You start breaking smiles, and I'll bet you'll find the answer. Not into smashing faces in. It was a metaphor, or abstract, or something. Stop being so literal. Break the smiles. Play without sound.
Nightmare computer.
Oh, as in you have literally that you don't have enough data points to prove correlation. This computer is attached to the communications tower. If I can crack the code, I'll be able to use the tower to verify any cell phone data I find. Excellent. We needed that for something. Where's the other big curly horn thing? Little curly horn. Still not used pyramids yet. Just weird ass goats.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yes, your internet's fast. Sorry, I misread it.
Got it.
There's usually an interface at the top of the towers where I can verify cell phone data I found. Well, we'll do that then. And then we'll see if we can get back to where we were before we went down the ladder. Ah, but this is the thing that we saw when we were going around the beach. So that makes sense. This tower can help me scan phone records. Scanning!
The investigator is here.
I've got the record. Call was made by Akiko to Witness. Witness was in his apartment, which matches his alibi. Apparently, Akiko was at the Syndicate HQ. I need to check if that matches her
The
version of events.
investigator is here.
There's an unknown number in here. It's not in any Syndicate phone records. It was dialed at midnight last night. The call picked up, but ended in under a second. 8332112 ES9116RD. Be innocuous, but it probably isn't. This tower can help me scan phone records. Scanning.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
It looks like all the calls made to or by Yuri happened at the Celebratory Gardens. All the calls last night from Yuri to Lydia, all about the same length. These are him directing her to different syndicate members for pickup. Please review the data between 23:50 and midnight. There's a gap! The phone went dark for 10 minutes. Why? Unknown. Yuri was Lydia's handle last night. I should ask her if she had trouble contacting him. This tower can help me scan phone records. Yes, but I don't have any other ones yet, but... Mysterious number on Witness's phone. But it confirms his alibi. We really need to go talk to Yuri again. Gap in the records. We still need to find Lydia. Ah! We found evidence from the things. Oh my gosh, that is just a weird thing. I guess you need to stream more, Leaky, to figure out correlation, causation. It's as simple as that. If you stream more, then you'll be able to figure out what correlation there is. You'll have more data points. I think that's where I came in originally. It is. a bit full circle. Besides, you said you had to do like 6 streams. If it's 6 separate days, you can do it over like a midnight and it will count as 2 days. If you need us to remind you, also happy to do that. Just let us know what you need. I should check around the other direction. Yeah, I believe I've shared it with someone else before. I only noticed because I do a lot of streams that go over midnight. I already went round that way, didn't I? Maybe this is the only thing. Maybe we can't get into the actual drive thing. We've got what we need, and we should find somewhere else to go. Yeah, I think that actually might be true.
Game saved.
In which case, we should go through that tunnel again. Or just this way. Yay! Excellent. I've been switching out the skins on
I
Starlight.
have a bad feeling about this.
What business of it is yours? Well, I'm just looking out for fellow generation remixes. Can't just have the standard thing these days, gotta make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows you've personality or something. Oh no. Okay, yeah, so can we go down into the caverns of industry? Or not? I somehow don't think we can do anything else here. I'll have a look what's up here. Because there may have been things that we couldn't do before. Was there something somewhere around here that needed pyramids? There was something somewhere very close that needed pyramids. Where was it?
Fast travel unlocked.
Anyone remember where it was that needed pyramids? Sounds like, oh, I gotta come back, because I got pyramids.
Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, yeah, it was in the graveyard. It's the graveyard on the beach. Home Secret 7. Citizen revolt against us. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 subjugates them. It's a bloody time of shame and sorrow. Okay. Bring me.
Plus crystal obtained.
Tipping it down. I wish it were raining in real life. Oh, let's fast travel. The graveyard. Sure, can I take you? No worries, I'll do that's cool. Oh yeah, there was something. Yeah, there's something over there. And I was trying to figure out if I could go like round and then I fell off. There's a computer in here anyway. Try that first. Needed the pyramids. Holman's truck was a cat!
Nightmare computer.
Not just the front. That's really cute. This is the grave of Ice Kwame. He was old school syndicate, one of the council members.
Sure.
Grave plaque said he died 25 years ago. There's an inscription. Heartbreakers, lifesavers, and brothers into the cosmos. Worship. Ah, we unlocked worship and pyramid. Oh, when did we find worship? Not gonna argue. We must have found it at some point. There we go. That was weird. This is way more abstract.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Sure.
Ah, it's Kwame blood file. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Analyzing.
I don't. Like this.
Damn.
Got it.
A match.
Ah.
Eyes was Henry's father. This is exciting. Council member had a relationship with a citizen, and now we have Henry.
Key item obtained.
Okay, cool. But yeah, when did we... Ah, yes, it was just pyramids we were missing. We had worship, but we were missing pyramids. Okay. So that needed pyramids. I don't think there was anything anywhere else.
Game saved.
How do we get around there? Oops. Not by falling off that.
Ha. 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 Ha.
Oh my god, I did not expect that to work. You can run and jump. This is a platformer! I mean, it's only a blood crystal, but
obtained.
it's the principle of the thing. Where are the drag marks? Eddie, every game. No, I don't like. I'm not good at platformers. I didn't expect to make that, but hey, there's something here.
Blood crystal obtained.
You just have to believe.
Ah.
Oh, we've already done that. Okay. Oh, well, if we're on the beach, we can go to that house now. We have the other one. We've got all the symbols to the... all of the things, and then... we need to find our friend. Ah, I think actually that's Nightmare Computer that we've got the symbol for there. Maybe? Maybe not.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
Controls the obelisk on the beach. It's an activation command. Activating obelisk star map. You see, I thought this was something to do with KHX or whatever his name is. Done. The answer to the second holy seal is revealed. Excellent! Go to space. Use the answer. See the cosmos. Fear the cosmos. Lust after the cosmos. Embrace the cosmos. Scream at the cosmos. Put a gun to your head and cry at the cosmos. Okay, that's an answer, certainly.
Got it.
I would have expected KHX to massage that text a bit before he released version 1. Those obelisks hold the secret to getting through the second holy seal. Normally this requires a data key. KHX crafted the obelisks and the data encryption, a man of many talents. Inserting the data key handshakes with the computer and allows the user to activate the obelisk. Good luck. Good job. Starlight could break into it. The logs show this was accessed recently by someone else. Yuri! What was he doing here?
Sure.
He connected a key and activated the obelisks. He's very suspicious. There's something else
What the
here as
hell?
well. A remote key. An unknown device wirelessly connected to the machine and the key was input remotely 2 days ago. From where though? Would need to be somewhere with line of sight to the device. Like the tire tracks. No! Everyone is complicit here. Whoever remotely accessed it would need to be able to see the obelisk. Somewhere near here will have line of sight. Maybe on the cliff behind me. Or on the cliff where the tire tracks were. Has Lydia been a naughty girl? Looks like she accessed this terminal 2 days ago. 2 days before the crime to end all crimes. That's what the diagram probably was. The obelisk should tell me something at least. Yeah, we should be able to go back to the Anarchist Ghost and complete their quest. I like the little side quests. Okay. The obelisks on the beach hold the answer.
Ha. Oh. Ha.
I'm not sure how. Ah, but we do have somewhat information. I'm assuming these are the obelisks. Do we need to go up on the cliff and look down at the obelisks? To figure out what order they are? Possibly. How about we just see if we can find Lydia? Is that the dead zone then? It's the first time I've used... Yeah, we managed to get up there and activate that, and I think that goes to the place we came in with that bit. The gate where we came in, there was a locked thing. Aha, hello. Danchi. Hey. I've not explored this bit yet, but anyway. Let's unlock this point, because that would be useful.
Fast travel unlocked.
Might need to have a very quick
Getting
bathroom
saved.
break.
Starlight skins obtained.
Before we start questioning our friends. Okay, so we're just going to have a very quick break. Well, not a quick break. We're going to have a few minutes break. We need to stretch and hydrate and all the good stuff. So I will be back. Everyone else should probably, you know, do the thing. back. Right, because we're going to have a butt ton of questions for Lydia.
Lydia Daybreak.
Buying this Henry story?
Come on, LD.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
What are you talking about, LD?
You think something else is going on, LD? I'm worried it's too easy to buy. I'm worried it's too easy to buy accept the Henry story. What if someone set him up?
Don't test me.
These islands are full of power plays. What if this one is exploiting our preconceived notion that the oppressed citizens will rise up given the chance? That's a scary thought, LD. Did you have any problems with the council?
I'm messing with you.
No, me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on this
Don't
island.
test me.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone else come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
If you can prove it,
This
sure.
is a dark line of questioning, LD.
It's complicated.
If people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me. You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine.
I'm glad to be back.
I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island. You're telling me.
Complicated.
Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people.
If you can prove it,
Yuri's
sure.
up to no good. Yeah.
The investigator is here.
What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other one.
Nanny, the hell?
The architect? Why?
Come on, LD.
Gut feeling, LD. Okay. Where were you at the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder. Will the logs at the gates confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
Sure.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island. How is that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh? You got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD. Okay. They put their blood vials in, so, you know, it's more than likely that, but someone's trying to implicate them. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Karma's a genius, LD.
The island feels bad, LD.
The next island will probably be perfect. Should have crafted a masterpiece.
Come on, LD.
He probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
It's complicated.
For some reason, people honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind.
That's weird.
A slighted genius? Maybe. I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like that.
Got it.
You're happy here?
Right on, LD.
You've been writing lyrics, Lydia?
Huh?
What do you mean, LD?
Sure.
I found these lyrics in a
The
bottle.
island feels
No way,
bad,
that's
LD.
embarrassing. I should have known the tag around this island was junk. I assume they have some meaning.
Right on, LD.
Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know.
When love dies, all that
So-
remains are the facts.
Sorry to ask this, Lydia, but I need you to tell me about the last job you did.
What are you talking about, LD?
You'll be moving us to the next island? No, the regime changed in Europe before the syndicate.
Damn it, LD.
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid,
The
wasn't it?
island feels bad, LD.
What does this have to do with the council murder?
Gut it.
The murder has all the hallmarks of a regime change.
If you can prove it, sure.
Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It's the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago, a different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. Has Yuri got motive for killing
God
the council?
damn it, LD.
He's ambitious and wants power.
God damn it, LD.
He hasn't earned it though. Unearned power is bad news.
What the hell are
He used
you
to be small
talking
time,
about?
shitty little kid, but one day he got buff. One day?
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight became handsome, got six-pack abs and started to be charming.
If you can prove it, sure.
Charm's fake though. He's been trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. Got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the moon database. Here, take him. Ooh. Yuri requests to join the council. Motion declined, unanimous vote. Became violent and had to be restrained. Interesting. Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. We talked to Sammy at the very beginning. What can you tell me about Yuri and what he was doing last night?
Good talk, LD.
I was talking with him all night. It was Meander for the pickups.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
You know, LD, the move to the next island. The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our trans-dimensional travel on. And sure, already every industry's built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new island.
The investigator is here.
You were in contact with him all night?
Come on, LD.
Well, there was a time when I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him.
That's strange.
Huh?
Is it unusual? It has happened a couple of times before. Reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights. I checked his phone records at a comms tower. His phone went dark last night.
It's complicated.
Think he was up to something. It's one of the possible truths. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building?
Huh?
Not a thing, LD. I was working last night. Do you know anything about the opened grate on the council building?
Huh?
Grate?
Ah,
Maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it.
Come on, LD.
Not sure why you think I know anything about that. I think your knife was used to open the grate.
What?
Knife? I found your knife outside the penthouse.
What?
Knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from
I'm
Sam.
glad you're back, LD.
You found my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared?
It's complicated.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day, like it just up and vanished.
that's strange.
Do many things vanish around here? Is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and appeared outside a crime scene? It sounds very accusatory.
Come on, LD.
You never lost something before. Do you know why the blade is damaged? Not much need for a combat knife in this island, so it just became a tool. Pop the cap off a bit of bottle, tighten the axle nut on a car, you know? Can I have it back? It's sentimental.
I don't like this.
Afraid not. It's evidence, Lydia. I think she's being framed. I think she's being framed and it's Yuri. What do you know about the second seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through that big door in the council building. What are your tyre tracks doing up on the cliff overlooking the obelisk?
Why?
Why do you want to know, LD? They held the secret to the second holy seal and I found tyre tracks putting you there.
Right on, LD.
LD, I go all over the island. It's a nice view there. You didn't go there to access the obelisks? No. What's going on with the message witness sent you with the key for the beach obelisk?
Why?
What message, LD?
Ooh, the
The moon database
investigator is
has a-
here.
Back of your tablet, there's a message from witness with a file attached. There's a key to using these obelisks.
Huh?
Is that what that was? I got a message and as soon as the mail client opened it, crashed out and the tablet died. The tablet was straight dead after that. Did you take it to get a look at? No, dear, it was a few days ago. We all got new tablets on the next island and my phone still worked, so I could still do my job. That's your statement? Sure is, LD. I don't know about the file or key or whatever it was. Do you often like to dress up in space helmets? What are you talking about, LD?
Sure.
I found a space helmet that smelt of your perfume.
Why?
A space helmet? Why is that on the island? You need one to get through the second holy seal. Did you use it to go through the seal? I've never seen a space helmet, never mind wore one.
Is this a fact?
And why does
or
it smell
a
of your
truth?
perfume?
It's complicated.
No idea, LD. Someone planted it as evidence. You said your perfume is a unique blend only you know the recipe for. How could someone else have planted it? Sorry, can't help you, LD. Still think she's being framed. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I haven't seen him in a while, LD. He was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought he was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go the next island.
Come on, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain? Did you see the architect last
It's
night?
complicated.
Didn't see her, LD. I was waiting for the call to pick her up. I heard she was at witness's apartment, if that helps. Did you see Crimson last
What?
night? Have you asked her yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night. Doctor? Did you see the doctor last night? His DJ said he was in a clinic all night. Have you asked him? Did you see Witness to the End last night? He's usually in his apartment. I heard Khan went to see him though. What do you know about the escape last night? Read the report, LD. That's all I know. You'd have to ask Akiko-chan yourself. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island, LD. You've seen the Dead Zone. It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there. What do you know about the murder of Grace bloodlines? Not a thing, LD. Cool, then we get to hang out now. Lydia named her model
Let's go for a drive, LD.
Burn Parliament. She's the life of the assassin.
But damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
I was born
I
to
talked about
investigate.
it before my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happens. You just think to bring it up. Hang on, it's a bit loud. I had a lot of time to think in the Idlelands.
Huh?
Not a lot to do up there. I missed you.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Oh, I missed you too, LD.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know, that's behind me. Being an assassin was as simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target.
It's complicated.
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. Always need a skill to master. Got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded, got bored the muscle car look. Shearer offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted a change. So there she is, Burn Parliament. Once this thing's over, we can go driving for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. Cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different.
Good talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD?
Thank you.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride. Yay!
The island feels bad, LD.
LD, I think we have something I should discuss. Okay. Pro. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? It's a sensitive
Complicated.
subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight. He became a new person. What if it was a god that did it? You mean a blessing?
What the hell are you talking about?
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion.
Come on, LD.
Deception by a god is a crime. I just don't want to accuse him. Makes you so sure. He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorise an up to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council. If he's been deceived, was he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new
The
council.
island feels bad.
What if he doesn't stop
LD?
until he is? Interesting. I'll keep your suspicion secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. Excellent. Yuri is looking very suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Any other? No. May your spectre gaze upon a star. And may you reach the moon. Okay, so let's save after all that epic long talk.
Game saved.
Okay. There's less notes now. Fewer notes. Okay, so the nightmare computer down there. The fuck is this hand? Sammy and Watson are up the mountain. Yuri's over there. That's Crimson. That's Witness. That's the judge. There's a guard. It's a Kiko I want to see, but let's have an inspect around here. Okay, that was a epically pointless thing. Yeah. You see, he's in many places. You met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. A really bad time. Fineness though, you know, Chief. Like that. Could that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret though. You can tell.
Sure.
Everybody here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, loved eyes. But why not? It's fun. Ooh, there's something up there in that house.
Blood crystal obtained.
Already bought everything from that. No. Oh, hello.
Blood crystal obtained.
You found my envelope? I have it. Took some finding. Thank you. Have you read it? Have you seen the truth? Will you help fight corruption? Cool. Your evidence is compelling. I will join your cause. Really? You will? Oh, it's such a relief. For years we wanted someone with influence to join us, and finally we have that. I feel like I've achieved my purpose. Can't take this to the next island. I'm already fading from this world. Please, you take it. Why did that demon give it to me anyway? Take it and build a better world. Get a blood crystal.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystals. Excellent. So we helped another person move on. And we've got another achievement. So we've nearly got all the sequence memories. And the recordings and music tracks and drinks. Starlight skins. Shinji. Shrine tablets. Nowhere near that one. Need to go hang out with other people. It's tricky around here, but yeah, there was that Shinji on the roof. It's like I don't know how I'm supposed to get to some of these. Some okay, what's the point in that? Gold plate cries out for light. Do I have to wait till the day? Time to cut the air. Time for monolithic cities. Time for blood. Time for psychosis. That was weird. Ooh, it's another corrupted one.
I don't like
Another
this.
one of those quarantine machines. Hey baby, wanna get wicked? Wanna take it to the limit? Absolutely not. You and I could do amazing things, baby. You ever got down in digital? Wanna open your ports to my download and open up my .exe? Come on, baby, we can cyber all day and all night.
Crime
I
cannot
know what you're about
hide.
to do. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. What's wrong, baby?
Paradise feels wrong.
What the hell are you babbling about? I just want to get out of here and into your fantasies, baby. Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AI shard, Devil Nebula. Don't listen to Starlight, baby. I'll do things to you that you never thought possible. We ain't got much time, baby. You think you're in paradise, baby? I'll show you real paradise.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
You can cyber in hell, you little punk. I got music we can do it to. Something to set the mood, baby.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What? My special track for doing what I do best, baby. Starlight. Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations. Why are you playing me like this, baby? We can do things that would make Doom Jazz blush. I'd rather die.
Relic
Devil
obtained.
Nebula. We got unlimited love. Endlessness creates fear. Humans desire end to all things. Summer. We wish we could have an endless summer. No, we don't. Dancing all night, and for once in our lives, be glad to be alive before the claws of the weight of the knowledge and responsibility pierce our flesh once more. Okay.
Blood crystal obtained.
Still throws out for light. Got a
Relic obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
That way to Crimson. Desirable Bear-chan. Are you glad to be back, Loved Eyes? An investigation to end all investigations, the biggest crime of all. I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation.
I was born to investigate.
There you go, that's the spirit. A bit of enthusiasm. I'm expecting big things from you, Loved Eyes. We should probably go see Crimson while we're around here.
Crimson acid.
We need to talk acid.
Hey,
Never call me acid.
Is this a fact?
Why
or
was
a truth?
KHX accusing you of stealing the key to the Holy Seal? Shit.
When love dies,
Makes
all
you a
that
prime
remains are the
suspect.
facts.
Spill it.
what?
I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know that.
I don't like this.
Get on with it. The Holy Seals are the holy grails of secret hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps.
You've got it wrong.
I was losing sleep each night thinking about them. I knew KHX designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me.
Sure.
Obsessed?
What do you mean?
More than I expected. I thought he was just horny for me. But he'd got it into his head that if we achieved perfection on the next island, he'd descend to heaven.
Crime is repulsive.
His diary called you his queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Who knows?
The guy was out of his mind. Keep using the past tense. I'm not stupid. If the council got on the bad side of a killer and the person who designed part of the security system is missing, he's either dead or might as well be.
Paradise feels
Did
wrong.
you do it?
We're in a dark time.
Please. Even if he was going to squeal to Montserrat, I talked him down. Strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do almost anything. Except to give you the secret to the second Holy Seal. There was a data key you guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it? You ask a lot of questions.
I have my way.
Someone in Mashiro Heavy Industries owed me a favour. That favour was an error in one of their high-end computer labs. Turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. Put the key back in his workshop, apologised profusely and did something to take his mind off it.
Got it.
Did you use the key?
Secrets breed
No.
mysteries.
I know where and how though. The obelisk's on the beach, the key works on me.
Got it.
And that's the second seal secret?
Don't be coy.
No, there's more, but I don't know what. Why didn't you use the key?
Who knows?
Bad vibes, lady. I can feel it in the air. Things are happening on the island.
Crime cannot hide.
This still makes you a suspect, Crimson. I know. Don't have to find a Pico. Any idea how I would track down a phone number?
Good work.
I have my ways. I can run a search for you. There's a service charge, of course. Sure. Thanks, lady. What's the number? 833-211-2ES9116RD. Let's see. Nothing. That number isn't registered to a phone on the island. Are there unregistered phones? No. Shiro controls the phone output. Everything is registered. I have a backdoor into their system so I can scope the numbers. Is there anything else that could have a number attached to it? Not a clue. You're going to need to go look in. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've
The
seen her.
investigator is here.
Do you know who she is? I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Ah, it makes sense. I've got something good. Are you buying?
Good work.
Nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the
The
exorcism?
investigator is here.
Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the island, after
Don't be
all.
coy.
Monitor any communications that I can. Network traffic's mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt somewhere. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism.
That's strange.
Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned? Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me.
Don't test me.
My work is never done.
Sure.
You got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realised the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so I don't expect to be able to confirm with this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Mashira upgrade since then. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Lydia should have been doing her ferrywoman duties. The log at the gate should confirm something about that. Okay, hang out. Time for a chat, Crimson? There's no one that blessed. God's work in mysterious ways, depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask about Isaiah? I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic, what do you want to know?
Sure.
What's he doing now? Are you still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution? Did he ever forgive me? I think so. Took him a while.
Doesn't add up.
He trusted you implicitly, you know that. Your deception by damned harmony upended his world.
Secrets breed mysteries.
Not just a crime, but the faith he put in you. We all believed in the great Lady Love Dies, the investigative freak of the syndicate. No one believed in you as much as I did. The shock of the damned harmony incident was realising that if you can be deceived by a god, any of us can. No one was more surprised than me. I thought I was untouchable. I can believe
I
it.
have my ways.
To answer your question, he did forgive you. All the old drinking gang did. You need to know, though, that he's with Madame Complex now.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island, one of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood.
Me.
Lady, I have something to tell you. Ooh.
Got it.
Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
What do you mean?
I told you about the key from KHX. Didn't tell you about another part of the story. I'm worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
What the
Who?
hell?
Witness.
Sure.
Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. Dongle could be placed in a control panel and used to remotely access it. Need a line of sight though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
Crime is repulsive.
Did you give it to him?
I'm innocent.
Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
Ooh.
With
The
what?
I have my ways.
He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service.
I have a bad
Crimson.
feeling.
Your truth
I know,
is
I didn't
wrong.
expect to be this. If this were him.
Crime is
This
repulsive.
is the truth? Yes. I've got some work to do. Oh, much new Starlight skin.
Business is booming.
Investigation freak! It's only been less than me. You reached the moon. Ah, everyone with an exclamation point has something new I can ask, probably. Ah, Kiko's that way. Okay. Drop a save.
Game saved.
Okay, and I think how I get there is that boat. I know there's a bunch of the demon guy floating around places. In the citizens bit, but
Relic obtained.
Burlesque charm. But it's just really tricky to try and get everything. Lost
Relic
mounted
obtained.
food.
Blood crystal obtained.
Bars on the
Got
prison
it.
bridge have been destroyed. Assume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainline by this bridge. Some residue, I'll run it through Starlight. Residue sample 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutadiene acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Starlight sells this as thermite. It doesn't even be demonic in
Ah.
nature. Someone may have melted through these bars. Interesting. Door to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. Coded only to Akiko's blood vial. What do you want, freak?
Sure.
What's your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls. Why? These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
Got it.
Good, just in case. Just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. Right, this is how we get. I'm just gonna get distracted by many things. It's fine.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
This is how we get across, not the boat. Ooh, hello. Did that bring up something underneath it? Oh, well, we can go and have a look later. It's a new area. We should probably think about ending. Got a save.
Fast travel
Fast travel
unlocked.
unlocked. Excellent.
Getting saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Bridge to nowhere.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Always possibilities of hidden bits. Very red. It's very pretty. Need to remember to go back to the gates again. Pick up that collectible thing.
Nenorochito!
What the hell?
I am calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Good to see you again. See you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko, 14, born in Mihai Day, Romania, in AD 991 under the sign of New Knight. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mide, Romania, during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of the New Knights as damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. Bye, Leaky. No worries. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. The New Knight had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murder.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Suspected murderer. We haven't been to trial yet. Everyone gets a fair shake.
Taci, dracului din gură!
Which means...
Rahat!
Shut the hell up. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rights. He's been under watch by his school and serves a short jail time to attempting to communicate the gods in a failed ritual. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic gateways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grave Bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since.
How?
So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island.
That labagiu.
Took his chance when I opened the cell. Pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 2352. You appear uninjured.
Ești prost?
This is Mashira Hedi Industries Bleeding Edge Shikagawa power armor.
I have a
The armor
bad
wasn't enough to
feeling
stop a
about
citizen.
this.
Ești prost?
And when you face a demon in battle, you get to comment freak.
Got it.
How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. Interesting. When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran.
Where?
Where did you find him?
Ești pe bune?
Outside the council building at 0003. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy
I'm a
seal.
soldier.
Okay, wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island, Love Dies.
Crime
Our
cannot
orders are to
hide.
investigate before we execute him.
Nenorocito, you're out of your mind.
Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
That labagiu.
And reports on the Labigue's history. Dr. Doom Jazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Dr. Doom Jazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doom Jazz if you want to know more.
Goodbye, Nenorocito.
Okay. Hmm.
Ah,
The This is Dr. Doom Jazz's medical report for Henry Doom. For Henry, Doom Jazz examined him last night after his arrest. Syndicate Health Assessment document, citizen version.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Examination instructions state the citizen should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no signs of abnormalities or intoxication.
That's weird.
Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show this blood matches several victims of the council murder. Very weird.
The investigator is here.
Further samples confirm that the blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were stirred into its flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Hi, Kai. We are progressing. I'm very suspicious of Yuri, and also Akiki, whatever her name is, the marshal. Lydia seems to be being framed, which annoys me because she's our friend. And we found stuffs. And helped ghosties. How you doing? Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him.
The investigator is here.
During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside it. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. You just woke up. Oh god, what time is it? Oh, that's not too bad. Do you have a good snooze? My final assessment is the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped into the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Akiko.
Paradise feels wrong.
Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen?
That labajiu.
He's not a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon. Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there and we found him outside the council building.
That's weird.
You don't have any doubts?
Nenorochito.
Are you stupid? Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime?
Ishkebune. That labajiu.
He did it. Don't waste my time.
Sure.
Can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate.
Pull up.
Don't test me.
Is that a...
Goodbye, Nenorochito.
That's not a question. Have you got a motive?
Nenorochito.
I don't have a motive. I am a soldier. Soldiers have honor and live to serve. I'll assume that's a no then. What about you wanting to expand the roles of the marshals? Where have you put that from?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
You want exorcism to be a marshal role. Makes sense. We hunt them. May as well do the next step.
Got it.
Sounds to me you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals. Believe what you want.
Crime cannot hide.
You've been asking for the marshals to be inducted, haven't you?
Freak.
It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime to end all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for example.
Freak.
I admire you. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous and daunted by the world.
Don't test me.
Is that a denial then? Of course. You were found out. You were going to be punished next island for your relationship with your marshals. Gives you a clear motive. Kill the council to protect yourself.
Mister.
Sure.
Which means? You are full of shit. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I am a woman of honor. We'll see about that. Does your relationship with Captain Voth have anything to do with this?
Ishprost.
The investigator is here.
An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable.
I'll kill you.
Careful. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi.
Che.
You read my report? Were you listening to what I told you?
I need to investigate this.
It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found.
Nenorocito.
I called witness when it happened.
Why?
He oversees the end of an island, you needed to know. And I ordered my marshals to secure all the syndicate members. What about the council?
Soldiers of
My
honor.
best marshals were guarding them, they reported in all clear. But then they were killed.
Do you want to die?
Is this a joke to you?
Oh,
What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize a search for Henry.
That Labajiu.
Found where he'd torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. Could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshal stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council building.
what time?
003. That's precise.
Nenorocito.
Being precise is my job.
The investigator is here.
Can anyone corroborate this?
Nenorocito.
The world of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you?
The truth remains obscured.
Investigator can't go off your word.
Mister.
Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm
Thank
the rest.
you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime
Can I
cannot
see your phone
hide.
records?
Ich prost.
My records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence?
Classified.
Got it. Where?
Did you say you were when you phoned witness?
Do you want to die?
Make my life unbearable.
I don't like
I'm just trying
this.
to find the truth.
You're trying to find the wrong truth.
Called him as I left the destination
The
cell.
facts and the truth are not the same.
Well, I've been able to access your phone records. They say you were elsewhere.
Nenorocito.
Where?
Is this a fact?
Why don't you tell me
Or
where you
a
really
truth?
were? That was it.
What?
How did you access that data?
I'm glad to be back.
Running witnesses' phone through a comms tower?
Ich prost.
You tried to backtrace the position of an encrypted phone through a comms tower? Of course the location is different. The encryption bounces the signal around.
Sure.
I'll take your word for it. Do you know where KHX is? No, he's been missing for several days.
Sure.
Have you searched for him? What do you think? The marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of the island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No. If he wants to disappear, then let him.
Got it.
Even though a mass murder happened last night? You didn't do it, Henry did. Of course. Tell me about why your necklace is in his workshop.
That's a lie, Nenorocito.
You think you've stumbled onto something, don't you?
Nenorocito.
Got me at the scene of a crime. He made my necklace and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get repaired before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago, when he went missing, I accepted that fate had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let things go. So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days? There are slightly more important things to do at the end of an island. Does the doc have a motive for killing?
You need to back off.
I found a photo of you in his
Ich
boat.
prost.
Do you two have a history?
Rahat.
Did you see the doctor last night? Told you, he came to examine Henry after we found it.
Got it.
That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about a back door in Jim Jazz's clinic?
Durfa.
He brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew out.
Rahat.
He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did.
What the hell?
How did he bring down the power? Reality folding drive kicks out an unfathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. A fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests he was doing that needed extra use. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the syndicate moved too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back, a number of systems blew out. It caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed?
Nenorocito.
He has a lot of visitors and likes the secrecy. He wasn't in any rush. He smooth talked his way out of it. Did you see Yuri last
Ich
night?
bebune.
Guess what his alibi is. The murderer is in this cage. How did Henry manage to escape? I thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating.
I don't like
I get
this.
it. How did the bars of the bridge get broken? He broke through them. How?
I'll put your head on a
Strength for the
spike.
Demon.
Sure.
Starlight's analysis of the radio on the bars said it was explosives. Starlight is wrong. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? He played us. The inhibited need to be stronger. The report says they were correct dosage.
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon could slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors needed would be lower. The demon maintains this act, and then when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes us move. Is that likely? As likely as anything. Not that it matters, it is what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? Just one prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Why not take a squad of marshals just to be sure?
Pull up.
I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged their final prayers. I wanted them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Aww. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. What can you tell me about the guards at the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals?
Nenorochito.
It's easy to judge a mock when you haven't lived through hell. The demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcome them. Unknown? Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts or fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword?
I'll kill you.
Better be a stunning reason why you're asking. Checking your lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals.
Rahat.
Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild
Got
berries. Kiko.
Touch. Dracului din gură.
Here. This sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. The nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko. Do you think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal marshals was the one taken by Henry? Like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
Ooh,
You're
the
positive about the
investigator is
smoothness
here.
of the blade? Yes. It hadn't been used before, and my older knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth.
Turfă.
Don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
You're in a relationship with him.
Do you want to die?
Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Ce dracu.
Watch yourself. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some investigator going missing? I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records.
Rahat.
What is this now?
I don't like this.
I don't think those dead bodies are marshals.
Do you want to die?
That is total rahat, investigator.
I don't like this.
Starlight ran the samples. Are you sick? I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. It's wrong. Okay. Why wasn't the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? What, several days ago? It's since been tampered with and your marshals didn't catch it. It's a security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Why didn't you let Doom Jazz examine the dead bodies of the marshal guards? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open and shut case.
Don't test me.
If it was, I wouldn't be here. She claims Starlight's made lots of mistakes. Yes, I know, it's like, because I said so. Because I said so. Because I said so. So believable. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace Bloodlines alone with him.
Rahat.
Why are we talking about this? How does this relate to the council murder?
Sure.
So I'm trying to find out.
Rahat.
I made a mistake.
Got it.
There seems to be a pattern. Heat on the street is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of the marshals.
When love
Sure, it'd be
dies,
helpful if a demonic
all
threat
that
killed our
remains
exorcist.
of-
Rahat.
I should kill you for that accusation. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the day of Henry's exorcism.
Nenorochito.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina sent you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with
I'll
Henry.
put your head on a spike.
No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here.
Dârfă!
Someone's giving you false evidence. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have authority over me.
Crime is
Then
repulsive.
why did you step out of the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. I need to go to the corrupted area, but I also need to question the prisoner, and then I think I'll call it a night after I've questioned the prisoner. It's getting late and I'm tired. We've got a lot to get through talk-wise as well. You see...
Taci,
that's
dracului din gură!
Okay, did you see Crimson?
Nenorocito!
Had my hands full. Did you see this?
Ești prost?
Okay, yep, fine. Did you see Witness? He said it's apartment. I had Marshall secured him when Henry escaped. Go ask him about it. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? I know that Labiga in the cell got through it and killed the council.
Rahat!
I also know you're wasting time and not executing him. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Rahat!
What do you want? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he's arrested? He posed a threat to the island. You're stupid. The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island.
Sure.
So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? The way it is, criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You're sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god? Don't forget that. Thanks. Let's hang out with you. I hate you, but now we go. Got a minute?
Rahat!
You're going to die. Humor me.
Fric!
Having fun playing detective? I'm going to antagonize her. Having fun playing soldier?
Do you want to die?
Sure.
Violence doesn't solve everything, Akiko.
Nenorocito!
It would in this case. Hurry up and get this investigation done. I'm waiting for you to tell me what I already know. Skeptical. What you already
That
know?
labagiu!
In the cage, he needs a bullet between the eyes.
When love dies,
That
all
hasn't
that
been
remains are the facts.
proven yet.
I was born to investigate.
Taci, dracului din gură!
I don't care.
This has been delightful.
Relationship increased. Excellent. I don't think we have any further questions. Awesome. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Okay, I said goodbye. I think I accidentally re-triggered the conversation. Okay.
Ah,
It's where Henry started from, according to Akiko. She claims he broke free then and was found at then. Still, I can crunch the numbers. The distance and times don't match up.
that's weird.
He couldn't have made it. Broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all full holy seals, killed the council, and in 10 minutes! Psh. Got back to the penthouse entrance to be found. Time. Yeah. Plus, there's no evidence of him at Syndicate HQ.
Henry Division.
Oh, he does not look good. Or comfortable. And I'm not reading that out.
Henry Division.
The prime suspect. A citizen born to Arena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Well, no, father is known. It was, what's his face? Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, Eyes Kwame. Robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics.
The investigator is here.
I want to ask you some questions about last night.
Wanna have a nice little chat?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is. That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicates control the whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mum. No DNA check, no nothing.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Center detention more times than anyone else.
Is this a fact?
Fighting,
Or a
robbery,
truth?
arson, torture, then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother.
Got it.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
Paradise feels wrong.
An act forbidden because the psychic pathways open to allow demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. Some fuck started giving me books on demonology, said I was a gifted astral communicator or some such shit.
The investigator is here.
You don't know who it was? You fucking deaf? Sounds like I need to look into
I
this.
spent my entire life adrift.
I have a bad feeling about
I'm going
this.
to need to drink after this.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Stop it.
Gut it.
Couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings, and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you, and now we have the dead zone. Demon possessed you, and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. Whatever you say.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No memory of that either?
I spent my entire life adrift.
Fragments. You ever tried to catch a fish with your bare hands? Trick is to put your hand in the water and let the fish get used to it. Eventually the fish will swim into your hand and you can grab it. Grab too early and it gets away. Take your hand out because the water is too cold and you start all over again. That's what it's like for me in my memories. It may have happened, it probably happened, it definitely happened, it never happened. All of those are the same to me. It's Schrodinger's memory! Are we going to get down to some actual questioning or what?
Got it.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
I must be the bad guy, right?
I've had 10 years of this thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a grey husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. Ooh, that sounds painful. Say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behaviour.
I'm shocked.
You got any
Stunned.
questions or what? Okay. What's your motive? Is that a joke? You syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world onto your shithole island and treat us like cattle. We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy. I hate you, I hate the syndicate, I hate your council, that's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
What about the demon inside of you?
The demon wants to
I can
see
feel it
us
on the edge of my consciousness all the
scorched
time.
into nothing.
Shadows on the periphery of my vision.
Don't test me.
Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White hot scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Did you do it?
The demon wants
Don't
to
remember.
see this
I'm
island
told I killed them. Maybe I did.
scorched into nothing.
My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? The new night.
That's strange.
New night, the warrior goddess? My mind is like a desert covered in fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there, no fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see new night.
Sure.
Did someone say new night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess? Was this before or after you were found by the marshals? Don't know, investigator. Why don't you go and find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Okay. Did you see you?
I must be the bad guy, right?
What's that? Okay, tell me how you escaped. You tell me.
My mind is like a desert covered in
Can you remember
fog.
anything? Agitation screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years.
What the hell?
Screams? There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this
Sure.
world. Any idea what caused this? It's your job's to find out. Did you kill the marshals? Yes.
I
no.
spent my entire life
memory.
adrift.
Go through the
The
seal.
investigator is here.
Did you go through a plateau on a barely known planet in space to get to the council last night? You even hear yourself What does any of that mean? No memory? I'm beginning to get it. Tell me about how you ended up like this. What's to tell? Bored kid finds his calling, gets punished
The
for it.
investigator is here.
That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion.
Of course!
We all need Albie. And now I'm here. What can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Killed her, didn't I? You were found guilty of it. Why are we talking? You know I did it.
The facts and the truth are not the
Guilty.
same.
I must be the bad guy, right?
That's what I'm here to find out. Yeah, don't know about KHX, of course. See
I
if
must
come
be
off.
the bad guy, right?
Okay, she was supposed to execute me, right? Don't remember a thing, but that was supposed to happen, right? Who? Who? How should I know? Yeah. What's the point in asking? I do know about that. Loads. I know so much. My mind is bursting with knowledge about whatever you're talking about. So that's a no then. Let's hang out with the convict.
The
Let's talk, Henry.
investigator is here.
I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual: enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing. How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. This whole thing is messed up.
What?
Got it.
24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. Why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can. Whatever. Yay! My relationship with the murderer! Or, well, he's a... I think we know for a fact that he killed his mum. That's about it. That's about the only fact we know. Okay, so there's possibly going to be a follow-up on
Grand
this.
Marshal Akiko 14.
There we go. There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing New Knight during his escape.
Nenorocito!
There's only one statue of New Knight on the island, correct? Why does it matter?
Is this a fact?
Where
or
is it?
Nenorocito, you're out of your mind!
Just answer the question. Statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives it attention to soldiers. I mean, you know, who knows what happens to the bodies after the slaughter? There's a lot of blood dripping around, but no bodies.
Ah,
So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you.
Paradise feels
I'm just going
wrong.
to ask Akiko. Did you take him through the barracks last night?
Mister.
If you don't mind, do you think I helped him escape? Nonsense. Goodbye. If Henry went through the HQ to get to the council building, why didn't he show up on the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering.
Nenorocito!
The facts
The
and the
logs?
truth are not the same.
Contradict your report?
Și asta ce înseamnă?
I don't know how these things work. Maybe there was a malfunction. Maybe he found a way to slip
I
past.
don't like this.
Does that seem likely?
Do you want to die?
Stop asking me to do your job. Okay, that's cool. Might be bright to reach the moon. Okay, cool. So much that I need to do. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it because it's kind of late. It's nightmarish. Though, why don't we just take a quick fast travel to the Paradise Gates to get that? I'm fairly certain that unlocks the collectible. Slunk ourselves somewhere sensible. Okay, we've got lots of save points now. Nothing in the barracks. We could probably put ourselves back on the beach and then we can go into the red zone. It's just because there's... Ah! The blood bar. I like it when islands end. Change is good. Will we have any more change? We're on perfect 25 now. This will be the last island. Are you sure? No, being sure about anything is a mistake. Commit to anything, and you let yourself believe too easily.
Relic
Here, drink a
obtained.
whiskey. I thought for certain there'd be something on this island. There'll be a reason you can get to it. There'll be another possessed vending machine. Gotta figure out what the tire tracks mean.
Blood crystal obtained.
I hope there's more than just a blood crystal. Okay, I hope there's more than just 2 blood crystals.
Blood crystal obtained.
More than just blood crystals! So, like, an evidence. Or a possessed vending machine. Something. Yes. Something.
Relic
Tell us
obtained.
something. I mean, it's not anything particularly useful, but at least it wasn't a blood crystal. I would have liked some evidence.
Sure.
No idea what it is. It's a data port, though. It was making a horrible noise. Starlight seems to be having trouble processing this. Encryption detected. Initiating cracking. The hell is this thing sitting here for? Cracking.
That's strange.
It looks like some kind of audio device. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Cracking success.
Analyzing.
Diagnostic. Battery 52%. Memory crystal state drive 8 trillion terabytes. Recording function enabled. Playback function enabled. Not currently playing. File extension unknown. Device designation MHI AAD manufacturer Mashira Heavy Industries. Syndicate patent a direct device that directs oral frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations. Fire modification detected. Crystal state drive added.
Processing.
Scanning records. Match found. Island sequence 15. Discovery of death scream trauma by Dr. Doom. Data type and memory device matches report 722-633-434-9643. Author Dr. Doom Jazz. Title Psychic Death Scream Trauma. We were talking about witness and that's probably what triggered Henry. This is an oral attack device made by Mashira, head of industries. It directs focus sound at the target in a very narrow cone. Essentially an audio sniper rifle.
Got it.
So far so normal.
Don't test me.
Modifications been done to the device. It files a file type the Starlight doesn't recognise. Closest match to the data is a report about psychic death scream trauma that Doom Jazz filed on Item 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so strange?
Got it.
She speaks to the doctor. I almost missed that.
Blood crystal obtained.
Big ass lighthouse thing, is that where I was trapped? Is that just the bottom of the pillar of the thing where I was trapped? Right, I think we've investigated all we can on here. Except now I've got disorientated and I don't know which way round I'm supposed to be going. So that was useful.
Saved.
Okay, so I'm just going to leave it here. We'll fast travel somewhere after. We've got all our potential leads. So there we go. Progress more on the music tracks. Getting close to Crimson's max thingy. Collect all drinks, Starlight skins, some more Shinjis. Question about the future. We got another bottle of whiskey. We talked to Kiko and Henry. Speedrun and complete in 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Right, so I am now not streaming until Monday. I'm doing a stream on Monday. I don't know what it's going to be, but because I'm not streaming this weekend because my mum's here, I'm going to do a stream on Monday. I may start earlier, maybe a co-stream with Jesse. It may just be a really long visual novel. It may be more of this, it may be something else. I don't know what. I will find out, obviously, before I start streaming. But yeah, so no stream Saturday, Sunday. But I'm sure there's plenty of other people streaming, so you can go watch. So I'm going to send everyone back to see Havor because I sent everyone to see me, and it feels appropriate. So let's say hi. So, I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel Escalade. Thanks so much for being here today. It's been fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and have a great weekend.